And we are live. Why, say you? I say, it's a Monday, why not? But also, you're like, wait, you weren't with us yesterday, Sunday, like you usually are. Duh, hence, Sunday on Monday. The show is Sunday on Monday, aka They Already Know, taking the place of our legendary Monday show, Jew Already Know, hosted by Blonde Jew. Tonight, my name is High Sunday. This is the show where we go over the top 5 winners from the previous week, but also I'm going to pick 4 Fantasy 4 artists for in different top themes of Alien Award, MVP, Never Ending Story, and Soul Not For Sale. Not only do I name these folks and go over their submissions as well, highlight some shit, but also they all receive a bonus bar. Bruh, it's the first time. I could do the other one while juggling and browsing the internet with my left hand. It's so ingrained, you know what I mean? But it's a lot clunkier tonight. But I'll be giving away a bronze key to every one of those Fantastic Four recipients, honorees. Sundalian's cool. How did I not think of that? That's good. We got Drew, everybody in the chat, Mac 11. You know what? Even though I'm following the Blonde Jew, structure tonight, I still did bring my co-host, the soundboard. Even though, shout out to Jew, be sure to go twitch.tv/blondejew, BLONJU. You see him in the chat. You know who he is. Be sure to go check out last night. He covered for me on Sunday. On Sunday, he did his show. And he got some of the soundboard going on, and you know, he did kind of what I do. He went over all the submissions and talked about them off the top, where usually on Mondays on this show, on Jew Already Know, he comes with mad notes and stuff, you know, because you're just kind of highlighting the top 5, and then the 4 whatchamacallums. What do you call those? The Fantastic Four. So so he usually has mad notes and stuff. I don't. I got my 4. I got the 4 names of my four picks for the Fantastic Four, and that's all I got written. But it's okay. I've listened to them a few times, and we'll listen to them again. Yeah, man. So it's gonna be a good time. But like I said, I did bring my co-host, the soundboard, and of course I brought with me my co-host, the Bet Chat. Fuck. And yes, I brought with me my co-host, the best chat on the internet. Say what up to the chat. Say what up to everyone. Welcome if you're watching back on Twitch. If you're watching back on YouTube, welcome.
Welcome to the barkeepers.
Happy Monday to you. Happy Monday to you.
Happy 5th to you.
He just sits for hours and he never complains. He just sits for hours. Tonight is on Monday, man. Thank you, boss. Oh, yeah. For the love. Do it for the love.
Say barkeepers.
Barkeepers. Barkeepers. Barkeepers. Barkeepers.
I can hear you, barkeepers. Say
You better fucking recognize.
Barkeepers. We are live.
That's right, man. They know what it is. or they already know. Whatever, dog. Welcome to the show. Hey, I gotta tell this person to come join us. It'll be dope if they do. Twitch.tv/hi. Sunday, please. So, man, I'm cotton mouth. If you were with us in the pre-show, we treated ourselves to some new wedding cake that I haven't had before, and it's pretty legitimate. And then yeah, if you go back to the beginning of the show, you'll be able to see the chat that we're talking about dope, ludicrous stoner songs. We have a good time. So tonight's sponsored by Wedding Cake and also Space Dust because aliens and whatnot. That's it, right? Is that really all we have to do? I don't have plugs. Blonju handled the plugs like a G. I haven't gotten to watch the whole show back, but I seen Act 1 thanking him for plugging on the show last night, so it worked. I got to check in for a second. I guess I'll talk about that for a second. But yeah, I got to check in for a second at what do you call it? Like, I don't remember what time it was, like 10 or something like that, but I was on a break out there working at the Warped Tour, the Vans Warped Tour. It was in Long Beach, man. 250,000 people Saturday and Sunday. I was there like 14 hours both days on my feet, motherfucker, slinging. So, but I had a break, and so I got to tune in for a second. It was dope. It was dope. I appreciate you, Blonju. Oh shit, Blonju with the subscribe.
Push these bitches off me
Oh shit, I got subscribe right
push these
here.
niggas off me like pushing the snakes, I'm pushing the fakes, I'm pushing them all off me like pushing them all off me.
That's a dope. That's what I should have always been using for subscribe. I could hear some Kendrick. That shit rocks. It worked out. How are you guys, man? Everyone made it. Everyone made it. I did obviously go through all of them because I had to judge still. So even though I missed you guys last night, and I didn't even get to get them posted, literally, till what you guys know. It was late. It was all that, but shout out Blonju. He covered it for us though, and still played all the submissions. So I guess technically from the outside, it didn't skip a beat thanks to Blonju, and I appreciate that because otherwise we'd have had a dead ass weekend, and 267 may not have started till like Wednesday. TBH. So yeah, everyone pulled up, and I'm so confused. What do I do? We're top 5? It's time for the top 5. Top 5. How crazy would it have been if I made a whole different soundboard for this show? Top 5. Just imagine that that's a sound. Top 5. Oh, so also, all of that will explain why I look like a zombie, or maybe I always look like this. What was I doing on my phone? Why am I on my phone? I was supposed to do a show. Top 5. I'll do it from the notebook. I'm gonna need that. Yeah, I mean, I'll end up giving you and properly filed and shit too. I could give you everything I have. Why not? It's all in MP3. It's all small. It's not like waves, I don't think. Top 5.
No shame, not a care in the world, just getting stoned on a Sunday.
What am I supposed to do? Oh, so I gotta open Instagram? Oh, and I was telling the guys in pre-show, I didn't get to blaze all weekend. I guess I could have, obviously, but I didn't want to blaze before going in because I'm like, I'm about to be working with hundreds of thousands of people, and I don't know what the fuck I'm in for, so I didn't blaze. And then when I was there, obviously, The other dude I was working with obviously was smoking. Obviously, brought weed in because we don't get our backpack searched. We just walk in, you know. So he brought weed in and he was slanging in real time. But I didn't. I was like, nah, bro, because like if I get baked like this shit right now, like I will freak the fuck out probably in that situation. So, anyways, you know, what am I saying all that for? That's why I'm extra baked, I guess, right now. I just opened a new pack. Oh shit. I thought the shit was gonna say it for me and I was just supposed to mouth it. Yo, top 5. I forgot I was the one who says it. Let's go, bro. What the fuck? Blonde Jew, 5th place. No. Coming in 5th. Mac Levin, do you usually play the top 5 vid or announce them as you play them? I actually haven't done the vid yet. I usually do it during this show, kinda. Or no, I guess I've been getting them done before. But like, kinda late on Monday. But today, I guess there's no reason for me to say names, but Judges is like came in pretty late, you know what I mean? But we needed them, or I wanted them, and I understand too, because I didn't have all of the posts up, I think, until like 10 or 11 a.m. this morning, which is like halfway through the day for other people. So I was like, yo, if you guys could get these votes in like the next 5 hours, I got them all posted now. And so judging kind of went later, and so I figured I'll just do this on here anyway. Whoop. Stayed off Instagram to stay surprised. Yeah, I didn't put it up. You didn't miss it. 5th place. If I didn't spoil it by now. Cap the Wise Guy. Let's listen to it. And yeah. Yo, how did Blonde Jew do with reading my captions, guys? I didn't know that he would be reading them when I wrote them, so otherwise I probably would have tried to gear a little bit towards him, but I'm stoked to go back and watch this. Anyways, Cap.
Barkeepers 266 Cap the Wise Guy, check it in. Look, I keep it straight, just like mirror proportions. Cause when the shit gets wavy, you end up with distortion. Out to get mine. See, I don't need the biggest portion. Just trying to live life and not feel like an abortion that failed. Oh well, wouldn't be the first time, but can't focus on the past. I still gotta earn mine. When I shine, they turn blind. Either way, I'm out to spit. Try to change what matters. Guess I'm an alchemist. Watch me transform when I'm dropping the sound waves. Trying to stay positive, like, yeah, that sounds great. I'm an underground saint, blessing all that I touch. Self-knowledge, not conceit. Maybe that was a little much. Fuck it, too late now. I get why you hate now. Have my own cross to bear and no Diddy to help out, which is probably a great thing. No need to go down that hole. I'm happy with where I'm at. All that glitters ain't gold. See, everyone wants to sell what's already been sold, and everyone wants to tell what's already been told, including those last two. Isn't it obvious? I'm trying to leave my mark, so no need to dust for prints. So until the day I'm king, which will probably never come, I'ma keep moving along, never staring at the sun, unaware of when I'm done. So until I reach 0, I'll keep giving 110. Not trying to be a hero, just an example to my kids, a husband to my wife, a son who's trying to help his mother feel better about her life, and all the sacrifice. Now it's time for the payoff, like settling a debt, put an end to the chaos. Call this a peace treaty, let all the negative leave me. My time has come, it was on delay, like Speedy, but I rose up, heaven's stairway has been found. My smile no longer hides the tears of a clown.
Yeah, I'm upset that maybe the cap's not higher. Is this how this show goes? Do we get to talk shit about the judging? Right? I know that guy doesn't do it on his show, but we're on Monday today. Grown Man Bars is right, Beach. I feel like, man, it's just so refreshing to hear kind of something that it seems 100% organic and is so introspective, and that shouldn't be like, and it's like loud and clear, and that should be, it should be more of that, you know. There should be more of that around. Like, it's crazy refreshing, not just this week, but the past handful of weeks for Cap. That this thing he's been on, you know, this like introspective, like, shit could be fucked up, but just believe in yourself and things will be cool. But like, I understand when shit's fucked up, and like, it's this real clear, and I don't know how else to say it, like motivating and optimistic way of, like a breath of fresh air, clear. Every bar you could separate, just take one bar out and be like, that shit's ill. Remember how I used to say, or that guy on Sunday used to say, well, I'm gonna quit saying that because you're gonna think I'm talking about Blonde Jew, but I'm technically talking about this guy who be on Sunday. But you know, I was saying that he'd have these fucking home runs, but it'd be like motherfucking one, like 2 words for some reason would like fall off, or like just be somewhere that not as like go be whack, but it'd take me somewhere that I kind of like lose focus for a second when he's, you know, when he's so captivating, Cap the wise guy. The way that he kind of brings you along with his shit. So it was always like, when there'd be like one little bar, half a bar, that'd be like, bam. And I was saying with that shit, when that shit lines up for him, and I don't mean like when he's good enough, he's had it lined up before, but I mean when it's be lining up for him, I feel like this shit is titanium, bro. It's titanium and it's necessary. And one more thing, I'd like for people to get this too. All of his bars were like sick. They were like sick punchlines. The multis were lined up. All of that was just foundationally ill, right? But he wasn't doing a lot of flair. He wasn't doing a lot of flair to where like any of the skill sets take away from this captivation and this journey, this introspective journey that he's leading you on. You know, he's not like, it's like he's marching us along, right? And never did he like out of nowhere just start doing backflips and shit like, yo, hold up. You know what I mean? It'll take you off of like the focus or whatever sometimes. But that's not to say that every bar wasn't absolutely foundationally sound in fucking bar mythology. Pah. You know what I mean?
I someday, please.
But he made sure that he hit motherfucking that one joint. Something whatever Speedy. I guess it was on delay, or it was on delay like Speedy. On delay, like the double in that, like that one little, we was marching along with him, and he did one of them side flips, you know what I mean, real quick, plow, and he went back to the march, to where like it was just to let you know that he's another level of dope, you know. I think that kind of shit is a lot more effective, because you're gonna remember the on delay like Speedy, and it's not like he needed something to win you over up until then. It was a dope ass march that we was going through, and it was like completely, you know, I'm locked in. But then, you know, to throw a little side flip in there, I think those little sprinklings and shit is like, it's a real good just understanding of people's attention and shit. So fuck where I set the bar. Because now I gotta do that or more with the rest of this shit. What up, folks? What up, Gacky? All kind of folks in here. Let me make sure. All right, we're gonna get through this. So shout out Cap the Wise Guy, 5th place. 4th place is a guy that's in the chat. That's pretty nerve wracking, right? Because a bunch of y'all could be fourth place. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. I actually didn't realize probably everyone in the room fucking be. It's not prompt. My bad. My bad. Sorry. See, I gotta be better at this because I can't be fucking with y'all. But it's someone in the chat. Let me find it. Who was it again? Oh, this is dope that I just get to load it up and then open it. All right. Fourth place in the chat. Beach.
These beats by anabolic. These beats by anabolic. Beats by anabolic. As the world turns, I'd say I'd like to give. The guiding light says I only have one life to live. With a mic, I feel like I can right the ship. Feeling bold and beautiful when I write this. A script some young heads may not be impressed with, but all my children are the young and the restless. They won't even catch this daytime drama when the days of our lives are just playing out karma. Let's move a few hours since people like to talk. Come through in all white, Donahue, that's chalk. I do it so you can see the view when I walk. Be careful what you do. I'm a dude from New York. I don't gossip like Wendy. It gets too sticky. It's tricky. You could end up in the lake like Ricky. Quickly, faster than they canceled Ellen's show. Think you over? You ain't Oprah. I'ma have to let them know. I like to keep the peace, but when the beast gets ready, got a piece. Call her Betty. I Springer like Jerry. Don't mean to be heavy. Don't hear no sad story, but my vibe. You are not the father, Maury. Glory be to God, cause these rappers be corny, looking like Steve Harvey trying to bag them a lorry. Don't bore me. I just want you to keep it real. They looking for Dr. Dre, but needing the Dr. Phil. Still.
Fuck off. I'm annoyed that that wasn't higher. Oh, I guess this was actually part of the little 20 minutes I got to check in on the show last night. I got to see you guys with Beej as well. But, boy. Well, first of all, you know, we know we're going to get sick-ass visuals from Beej. There needs to be an award for, like, the travelers or whatever. Just, he takes us everywhere. We were at the damn amusement park with him the other day, swinging in the giant swings. I think that's what he was in. Like, he takes us everywhere, and he gives us a show. He's out here rocking. The pen is there to match, always, right? Like, he's always, like, topically on some dope shit. He's never without, you know, some sick flips or punches or schemes. Like, it's always just dope shit through and through. You know, I think he's more often than not in the top 5, I would assume, right? Because I see him on the cards every week, whether he's up in there or not. So, now let's talk about this scheming. I think that a lot of us are fairly similar in age. And that's what makes this beautiful, right? Because this is our era of growing up in daytime TV, you know? From the Sally Jesse, Ricky Lakes, and the talk shows to the soap opera dramas that he went through. Shout out to my ex Crystal on Days of Our Lives. I see you. He went through those. I feel like those, it's not like I was watching those, but I think like sick days or something, and maybe the moms was watching them or some shit like that, you know. But I would watch those talk shows and Jenny Joneses and all that. But you know, Maury be the GOAT. He called them all out. He curved over to he got us over to Dr. Phil. Still, like, yeah, I mean, I'm sure it works for anybody, but I think it especially works for us in our range. I'll just kind of put us all in the same range. Fuck you if you disagree. I'm a dinosaur. But yeah. The Bold and the Beautiful, he said. Days of Our Lives, he said Young and Restless. I don't know if he said General Hospital, but also this is a all my children. Yeah, he said all my kids are young and restless. That's right, yo. That's right. So that's what the last thing I was gonna say was like, so obviously the theme scheme was amazing and enjoyable the whole way. But kind of the same way with the Cap situation, if he would have done some weird shit just to be like, let me show off, like a little further lyrically, he has enough lyrically. He's doing a crazy scheme. He's staying right on, like directly on topic, chaining it all together perfect. Multis is lined up, but people will still feel like, I need to do more. And it's like, no. This thing is way more impactful if you just keep it where it is and you keep that scheme tight as shit, you know what I mean? But so if he would have, like, none of it fell off, none of it made you be like, like, if any of it falls off, whether topically, like if he just puts some filler in between just to make it connect or make the multis work in some of that stuff. Because, like, first of all, listing all the shit that he listed is cool enough. You feel me? He connected everything perfectly. If there was one part of it where he used some random shit to connect it just because the multis hit or whatever the fuck, that would be enough to take you out of the journey and remember the gimmick. And you'll feel like, he's just landing a gimmick, you know, which is still just as impressive, but it takes you out of the journey, you know. And so he didn't have a single bit of filler. Every in between the references was perfectly in line, perfectly on time. So I mean, that's how that shit is done. Ooh, yep, we're getting there. Let me check up with you guys. I forget that I'll be like, I forget when I check out the chat in the other show. It's a different show. I'm trying to come with a little bit more perspective, you know? Juice said I have beat to my top. Beat says good looks for him. Mac 11, I missed that. Rapping that on the swing. Couple good ones I missed. You missed General Hospital. Oh, that's when we were going over that shit. Oh, I guess I was in the chat a little bit. Don't even try asking for. Yeah, I feel like I remember like when my folks were still together when I was like young. Like I feel they would be watching motherfucking soap operas, and my only child looking ass would like want something or want attention or something, and that was the only time they'd be like, "Oh, shut the fuck up!" Like they was religious about that shit. Like I had weird thoughts about soap operas my whole life, because I'd be like, "That's that shit that they'd always be like, shut the fuck up and get the fuck out of here." What? Bitch, do you know I'm the only one? Do you know the havoc I could wreak in this bitch? Unchecked? So thanks for that, Beej. Okay, third place, Hashes Clay.
H-A-S-H-H-H-H-H-H-A-S-H. The bars.
Oh, I'm not supposed to read this thing. The 06 Mamba, no code switch mantra, just a flow-rich genre, fueled on lit ganja. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are.
No shame, not a care in the world, just getting stoned on a Sunday.
Monday. Hashes Clay. Bronze, third place, let's go.
I'm reloading!
This shit need to be higher.
At
All
this
these
point,
shits
I've
need
been
to
doing
be
this for
first.
decades, you feel me?
Everybody first.
I'm Tyson in 86, with fire in the fist, admiring the hits, iron in the mix. I'm Jordan in 96, glory in the grips, scoring with the wrist, the torment to the Knicks. The 06 Mamba, no code switch mantra, just the flow rich John with feud on lick ganja. 2016 LeBron, the league's paragon, pristine echelon, supreme pantheon. The 26 Hashes Clay, calm with master play, the raw gift vast array, God sent wrath obey. Every decade represented, readily cemented, testamented armor, heavily protected, never dented. Instead he respected, never mentioned, steadily ascended, never vented. I've been doing this for decades, moving with the best grades, not choosing what the quest ways. I'm shooting with my chest raised, suited for the next stage, moving with the set plays, the bars.
I even like the unconventional ending. I almost fell off the motherfucking cliff when I was sitting here vibing with the, what was that? Oozing with the 6-syllable multi-ass fucking dope ass cadence. I was grooving to that shit and it just stopped on like a 2. I see you, bro. Hashes Clay is a master of like the manipulation of movement too. I loved it. Like you can hear everything he does these days. I feel like earlier days, maybe it was like a little bit muggier and stuff, right? A little bit. But this shit allows you to you know, completely ride along with his like he has some of the most unique, again, like I don't know what else to say, but like manipulation of multis, you know what I mean? Because it's not just construction. Construction is too rigid, I think, for kind of what the fuck he does. It's very like fluid or like clay-like. Nigga.
H-A-S-H.
I'm saying. Clay-like. I get it now. Let's see. Such a unique delivery. Thanks, y'all. I'm about to cook. He molds them multis for sure. Yeah. Most people, I call it, you know, I see it kind of as construction. Y'all hear me say construction all the time. Hashes be molding this shit like clay, bro.
I someday, please.
Fuck. The fuck? All right. That was dope. I would have him. Oh, so by the way, make sure to stay tuned. I don't know if you'll be doing this, but I would. Stay tuned, because after we're done with the top 5, yeah, he does do this, because I wouldn't have thought about that. I think I do it because I've heard him do it. We'll be we will be announcing the Fantastic Four for the week, and that is the Alien Award, the Never Ending Story Award, the Soul Nah for Sale Award, and the MVP Award. And I kind of know what those mean or whatever, but when we get to it, I'll tell it in Blonde Jew's words. But I was gonna say, like, a dude like Hashes Clay, what is the one? Would like Hashes Clay would like always be in like Alien Award, you know what I mean? Because that's you know, someone who takes risks that are calculated and unique, you know. But he don't get that shit tonight because he got the bronze key. I'm gonna figure out a different way to key, along with finally the menu rollout. But let me not. I'm getting ahead of. Oh, I'm just so used to going to the next ass submission immediately. The first silver, nah, see, I don't, I'm not going to say it like that though, but because I've heard you say them like that, you know, And I get it because the distribution of keys is 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. So I get why you say it like that, but I mean, it's technically gold, silver, bronze, fourth, fifth. You know what I mean? So I do understand the sitch. And I do like for the keys to be maybe like thought of and labeled by the number. So I don't know what. Why don't we just start going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 on the keys? I think it's giving away 5 a week would feel intense, but we go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and anyways, I guess that's not your guys' problem. What Jew says Solu won't like that. Oh yeah, because people are scoring 5s every. Well, listen, we giving out a lot more keys these days. But shout out to everyone last night who was in the chat. I think it was 7 folks, but 7 was counting me too. So probably was 6 folks at the very end of the show, towards the end of the show when I checked in for a second. I was like, thanks everyone for tuning into the Jew thing, and everyone in that room got a bonus bronze, including Blonde Jew. Listen, Jew and myself can score keys on these shows. Someone asked me the other day. I was like, but the only way I could technically score a key is I wouldn't want Blonde Jew to give me a Fantastic Four and me take the spot of highlighting one of the 4 extra people that get highlighted on the show. Like that would feel whack to me. But I guess that if there's ever a case, I'm allowed to get voted for on Sunday, but that would also be weird because I would feel weird if the whole room voted me Sunday key. So never mind. I have no chance of getting keys again. But Blonde Jew absolutely can through these sort of measures. And so him and 5 other dudes got a bonus bronze last night. Today we'll give away the 4 bonus to the Fantastic Four. Yeah. Definitely all weird. I don't want keys. I think it's fair, bro, if it's from me. Yeah, because you're not giving yourself keys. And it's not your room voting for you, which, like I said, feels weird. But I'm just giving you a bonus key. It was for everyone who was there Sunday night, along with you fucking running the machine, you know, on 1.5 day notice or whatever, and saving my ass. And so that, and everyone who caught on and stayed through the end of his show, fuck it, man. Bonus. I'm new still. I want keys. Well, you got what is it now? He was 3rd, so 3, 2, 2. Yeah, you got 2 off of that. And you got 1 last night, right? You was in the room, I think, Hash. Oh shit, I keep thinking who's up next? Silver time. I guess that's the one thing I'm like, I wonder, I was trying to think how Jew like announces, and now for 2nd place. All I have is, oh shit, I gotta say it. Top 5. We gotta do this more often. How often should we do this, guys? 4 times a year? Once every few months, or what? Little switch up. I think I decided that I'll do, because it seems like people really like it, so if it's feasible, I'll do once a month critical Sunday on Sunday. I'll see if like the numbers on the show are different or some shit, if it's really what we want, but I'll do that like once on my next Sunday on Sunday, whatever, next week. I'll do that. I'll do. I gotta think of something else to call it. I don't want to fuck up Sunday on Sunday brand Sunday on Sunday brand is all love, no other shit, dog. Just love. Second place.
Coming up from down under.
What does that mean? Oh, please, fuck. See, if I leave this up, it looks like I'm I'm not. Sorry, Zega. Fuck. It's not Zega. Sorry, bro. But still.
Coming up from down under.
Could be Aussie. Could be New Zealand. Wherever it is. It's coming up from down
Coming up from down under.
Where's my computer? Fuck, I gotta find it now. I was doing all that before I had the video loaded. We're almost there. We'll get it right. Silver key goes to Mr. Promptu.
Before you judge the accent and the confidence on these tracks, just know that my flow no accident. Since the sacrament to the Holy Trinity acts in the backs of a whack fascist. Lord forgive me for never being inadequate. So this body I keep inhabiting, you can tell I haven't reached my peak, so tell me, what's the matter then? Shit, all I can think about what I need to eat. Milo on a burger, mighty to them MC. There's another bar that went over their head like truck doors. Fuck y'all now, go back to bed. I'm like blonde Jew mixed with soul loo and a bowl of soul food and a fucking dusty old boot. All-star conference at the table. Judge bars of best MCs, yes please, we enable line up each week like we fiends. My fingers walk pianos to keys, I think I know about these. All of a sudden, soap suds, another brew. I'm in my bath, wine glass, strawberries and fondue. I'm Superman from Mars, my Superman bars got your crew saying he's stupid, fucking prompt you. I'm sorry that you're tripping, I'm sorry I got the trillion stars. Feel my blast, a pew pew pew, but kill them fast. You know the legend like Hardy, keep 'em moving, stand up. I don't know where I'ma end up, but my moves calibrated, your moves animated. My brothers in my crew hold tools, they renovators. I'ma give you 132, cause this is week 266. Oh man, not another calculator. I'm a sick addition to this bar mischief. Harry plotting on my enemies, my scar itches. We cooking like bar mitzvahs. Part of this art is our disregard this. Nobody listen from the start of this far, bitches. Anabolic. Prompt.
Everything. Bro. I'm hoping by the end of the year I can make this shit happen, but gotta meet this guy, man. Like, I feel like he has the same tool belt as myself, and I don't find that often, bruh. Like, this is not even talking lyrically, I'm just talking about like musical tool belt, because I think he's a crazy piano player. Obviously, he's sick on the beats, and he's straight with the pads. I remember seeing the other video where he was rocking on guitar, and then he's also he's elite MC. Humble brag. I'm comparing him with me, and he's an elite MC, and he also looks fucking amazing, except for Monday nights after Warped Tour. You know? Oh, I mean, but the Australian, I forgot which one I was talking about now. But yeah, the thing about the way that he rolls, he's a lot more of a flexor, right? Even though he's great, or actually I'll say this one is one of his flexier ones. Like obviously he has ones that run like a tighter ship to kind of tell his story that he's going with or whatever. But you know, this one has everything. This one has all the dope like architecture and the multis and all that, right? He's really good at switching back and forth and stuff. Pretty unconventionally too. You know, I think very experienced and intentionally he does these things. But like, you know, it's a fun journey when it's impromptu. And again, though, every piece of it, every turn of the motherfucker is an extremely high level. I think that's what it is. Like his shit be dense with also with level without losing itself, man. And he's often talking about barkeeper family and just kind of barkeeper life, which is always dope. He got so much other dope shit he could be talking about, but he like kind of incorporates that because that's like, you know, also part of life, part of his life. And yeah, it feels like he always gives us his life. I guess that's what the fuck you're supposed to do. Maybe that's why he's always winning shit. Maybe that's why he's always winning shit. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. You know what I mean? But oh, sweet. So this will be cool if I repeat some Blonde shit because you guys know that I wasn't with them. I wasn't with you guys except for I saw Beej and whoever was like right before Beej maybe and after. So, but I definitely didn't see these early ones with Blonde. So that's kind of cool to think that we said the same shit. Jew said this was top notch. Praise mode in the house. Mac 11 sick edition. Jew says trillion styles. Yeah. And also very fluid with the switching from lane to lane with as far as the styles. Again, impromptu Clay. You know what I mean? I guess doesn't feel like a constructor either. Yo, am I about to cancel construction? Am I about to cancel architecture construction? Have we gotten to an age where it's way cooler to be if you mold it like clay? Fluid. I guess ultimate level is fluid. Damn. But clay sticks. Fuck fluid, because fluid you can mold, but it dissipate. But clay stick. You want the shit to stick to the turns. What is happening? I need something. Shit.
Barkeepers!
I need that. Shit. What else I got? Needed a reset. Shit got intense for a second. Andrew Lloyd Webber, but I'm blacker and I'm half as old. I don't make musicals, my music's still a classic though. When I got this whole shit on here, when I put that on there, that's a free key space that I could use for something else. Mac Levin says his secret is high-end coffee setup. What were we talking about? Oh, impromptu. Yeah. Bruh, he does cool ass shit too. Yeah, let me not skip over that. Like, he's been doing dope ass shit in his videos, like always, but especially recent, man. This is dope. Gaki says, clay makes brick. Brick constructs buildings. Yeah, so maybe it's fuck the building. Bitch, we the clay. We the clay before the building. The clay foundation. The underground. The Wonderground. Need something. No, we're not international. Fuck, I need something. What's happening? Oh no, spoiler alert. Anyways. I'm freaking out, man. There's a lot going on. Will this be on the final exam? Alright, shit. Let me not like drag y'all all night. Where's my shit? Oh, I know. I know who's first place. First place is gonna be someone. Don't mind what's on the screen. That's not who it is. Do I have anything? Do I have anything? He's in the room, first of all. I said he's in the room. Also, this fun at all, or is it annoying? You're like, dog, we don't need this shit. Blonde just tells us, and he spends more time talking about it with his brilliant notes. You freestyling jackass. Well, fuck y'all. Mac Levin, congratulations, dog. Mac Levin representing Canada. Crazy
Double
shit.
through once, rebel in that dude, smoking hella huge blunts. Now it's evolution. Let's go. La la la.
Straight off of last week's situation.
Fucked around and found out. La 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 la.
Even just that, the effort it took to do that is ill.
One life, a million ways to live it, One world, 8 billion people living, One night can really just change the rhythm, One word can really enslave the realest ones. Too dope for the rules, know when to choose hope. Too dope, man, I do cope with a few tokes. Too focused to move over and lose, nope. 2 rows where they do go, damn it, who knows? 3 wise men looking like blind mice. 3 times been abducted by the tried vice. 3 strikes and I'm out drinking again. 3 sheets to the wind, I doubt thinking was in. I'm good, I'm forbidden but forgiven. I'll forego, I'll walk through the door even knowing foreclosed. I know it's wrong but I have to do it, it's foreclosure. I'm fortified, I'll go 4 to 5, now I'm 4 closer. High 5, no take 5, I'll break 5. Like split peas, got 5 loonies, the big 5. 5 fingers of death, balled in a fist. 5 lingering threats, all them legit. 5 minutes or less, got 6 shooters, 6 shots, 6 spirits, got a 6th sense. A penny, nickel, and 6 spirits, hella 16s. Been rapping since I was 16. 16s could roll up on you like 6 fiends. All 6s and 7s, my sin is deadly when it pops up like 7 does. Call you up and in 7 days you done. 7 ways from Sunday. On Sunday, the 7th day of the week, we done, main. One life, a million ways to live it, One world, 8 billion people living, One night can really just change the rhythm, One word could really enslave the realest ones.
Yeah, he did that. I don't think that there needs to the gold key I have the least to say. But it was loud and clear what he did. Again though, running that scheme is dope. Like, it's dope even if the shit he was saying wasn't making half a sense. As long as he kind of like made it all the way through, that would have been dope. But that's not this. He goes through, every part's ill. Not a single part takes you out of just what is a brilliant journey. It's not a single part felt like, that was just a reacher, just so I could fit another 3 in there, or just so I could finish out the 6s and get to the 7s, which would be fine. But there wasn't a single part of that takes you out. Like, you're completely just having the time you're supposed to have on this ride, man. And then closing out with that damn hook. That hook is a beast alone. Even if you took out the damn the verse, that hook's a winner. You know, this shit's ill. I think he said this is his first gold, which is ill. I would have thought we would have gotten there at some point already, but first gold, man. Shout out to Mac Levin. Mac Levin, man. And then just when you guys do see this, I know it's fun to watch his visuals and shit, but if only you knew the effort. Like, it's a different game. And I don't mean just how he be at dope ass locations and be doing dope shit, but he does it in halftime performance. You know what I mean? So he can speed his shit up, like, and he manipulates it multiple times in the same video, a la, I think, the swing video, or was it another effect he was doing? Anyways, man, it's just Yeah, he puts mad effort into these. Obviously, lyrically, this is a crazy ass thing to scheme to mold. I'm stupid. In a week, just lyrically, and to get it to make sure that there's no like loose ends or weird or jagged edges. But then also to get the visual done, like it's dope. It's dope effort. I think a lot of it, if not all of it, is I think that's ooh shit. No disrespect, either wifey or girlfriendy, but that's his girl. I think doing the camera a lot of the time. So again, man, the camera work is half the what do you call it, ingredients for this dopeness that he bakes up every week. Heh, that ended up landing, even though I didn't know where I was going. Jew says Mac Levin was doing those 15-second raps like a year ago, and they were crazy. Yeah. Yep, Mac Levin. Yeah, there's a lot of the dope real status real. I keep saying this. REEL, like the IG real, like the quick joints. Just go follow Mac Levin, but he won't make it easy for you. He is on Instagram at I thought I already had a text box and this shit would have been a lot easier. Oh, I do have a text box. This is so unnecessary. I should have just said it out loud and we would have been out of here. But, you know, I thought it would have been cool if I was like, at. I'll put any messages I have right here throughout the show. You can find Mac Levin at Will Rap for Crypto on Instagram. I just wanted to make it clear because it's not clear. But I think if you type in Mac Levin, it'll show you Will Rap for Crypto. Anyways, there we go. Congratulations. Are we allowed to take a 2-minute break? I feel like we made it through that, and then we do an intermission. I don't even know what an intermission is. But I don't really have anything to go do. But I know Drew usually plays beats. The thing about me, bro, is I make beats to order, like just per every project, right? So, I don't really be banking beats, but I got like a couple old joints. I don't know, between 2 and 6 years maybe old or whatever that I was going to show if I see if anybody want these hoes. Mac Levin on mute looks hilarious. He puts in a lot, man. That's mad effort. I love it, bro. Shit. It just look funny. Where were these guys at? Oh, I know. See here. Yeah. There's one. If anybody wants it, oh, play this week's beat? I'll do that. That sounds better. Do I have it saved? I'll play it off SoundCloud. This week's beat is produced by XS Beats. I was really going to... I won't go there. What is this shit? Long live physical media. Release your own music on Bro, do not give me ads while I'm doing my show, bro. Have some respect. SoundCloud. It's called Big Bop. Or it was called like Big Bop type beat that he made, so I just called it Big Bop. But this is excess. Nah, bro, we taking a intermission. Don't y'all get to do this during Blonde Juice show? I didn't really know what to do during that time. So I was like, let me go check my Instagram or whatever. And I just like, I don't like being on Instagram, man. I'd rather be here doing this shit. So I'm back. I don't know. Was I supposed to take a piss or something? This show's not long enough. Anyways, that's week 267. We got a handful of people already in. We got. I just saw Praise Mode. Can you make sure to DM that? I think I saw your post, but maybe I wasn't the post for Barkeepers. I saw Matt Lee. Why I act like I gotta remember from memory and shit, dog? And Rue. Matt Lee, Rue, and Praise Mode, I think, are already in for this week. Yeah, man. That's fucking sick that people do these things instantly. That's wild. Zega as well. Oh, yeah. I don't see him in the DMs. Maybe he waits to DM it till later or something. Oh, here's Zega. Oh, yeah, he did. See, here's what happens, Zega. I don't know if you're in the room, but this is going to be a prime example. Shut up, Timu. Zega. What was I saying? Oh, so you definitely sent over your reel like early as fuck, and then you DM'd me, which, shout out to the DM, and I hope it's fine to share. You didn't say anything weird, but you go, hope your work weekend was sick. I just smashed out the 267 sub. Cheers, brother. Thanks. I love a lovely message like that. But you sent it to the Barkeeper's account. When I got to the DMs, the first thing I see is that message. To hope you had a good work and cheers. So I see that message and I'm like, yep. And then I get out of there and I don't know that reel on top of that message is your new reel. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. So any like messages, we'd be cool if we could try to send like messages to High Sunday. I know it's weird, but and just the reels to the Bars Kept account, because I mean it's not the worst deal, except your shit might get missed or I might miss it till later in the week or whatever. Which I guess it's not the biggest deal, but that's what happens, I guess. So, oh, and because the main thing is also Zega's DM now says read if I just have read his message. But if I'm not like at a place where I'm about to be posting his post yet, you know, so his message already says read, and I go from all of the unread messages to know which ones I've posted yet or not. You know what I mean? Who cares? This is not the show where we show how the sausage is packed. This is the show where we announce the top 5. Congratulations to the top 5 this evening. First place, Mac 11. Second place, Impromptu. Third place, Hashes Clay. Fourth place was who? Beej. And fifth place, Cap the Wise Guy. And then we take a break and we listen to the new beat. The Noise Fingers says, nice beat. Thanks, Noise Fingers. I said thanks like I made it. That's the guy XS Beats. Yeah. He's dope. That's all I gotta say. I don't give a fuck where I know him from. But yeah, he gave us a banger, so it's a little bit different. Hopefully we get to rock. Did I do a pause? My bad. I didn't catch it. It's not up to me.
Yes,
it's not up to me.
Pause police responded to a complaint.
So yeah, that was the new beat, and now Fantastic Four, bruh. We give away a couple of bronze or 4 bronze keys, I suppose. I don't know what I said, but I got paused twice. That's crazy. Anyway. Now, I know that along with giving away the 4, I know we like to shout out just kind of everyone too as well on this show. And I'm going to start with like Noise Fingers, who just came in the room and he said nice beat. Shout out Noise Fingers pulling up this week. Didn't score a Fantastic 4, but this is the first time he hit us with the English. I think that there was the Russian hook and the English verse. I think that's what it was, right? And so it's kind of cool because we have heard his Russian stuff and seen the translation for it, and you see the way he thinks, and I'm already just a fan of the way he thinks, and I'll be like, damn, it sounds cool. Even the way he says it in Russian and the kind of shit that he says is super dope. The statements that he makes is super dope. And so then hearing him do it in English, it was like, oh, duh. Like, I already know this dude, right? Like, I thought that it would be a whole different, like, dynamic. Like, I wonder how it'll be or whatever. It's like, it's fucking Noise Fingers, dog. He's ill and he talks dope shit. And yeah, and his English is like, you can understand it. It's not like, it's not broken English or nothing. So it's interesting how that shit works out, but I like it. Grow up, first of all, everyone. Remember how old you are and remember that some of you has kids. But yeah, I like it both ways of how Noise Fingers dishes it. All right. I'm not grown enough for that.
Yes, this is the Pause Police responding to a complaint.
I'm not grown enough for that. Oh, y'all were talking about back to song. Yeah, I said that about the show. Ashley Clay said dog. Paul C, what up, Sunday? What up, everyone? Better late than never. Yeah, I don't know. We just got to the second half of the show. You're good. Just missed the top 5. Top 5 video also is not posted, but I'll do that after the show, damn it. I'm on a sleep schedule where I'm definitely up till fucking 4. I've been up till like 4 and then waking up at goddamn 7 to get to that damn show. Shifty says, be right back. I need to hurry. Damn, don't say that out loud, bro. Fuck, SoundCloud. Yeah, that was a crazy Mac 11. That was a full deal. What am I doing? Oh. Refer to my notes. Alright, let me oh, I don't need this anymore, huh? Oh, I still need Instagram at some point. So I'll put the thing down here, I guess. Okay. I don't know what order you guys do it in. Is it Alien first? I feel like MVP is last. I'll go Alien first. And let me make sure to get Jew's verbiage right so I don't misbrand his shit. Alien Award is for someone who takes risks that are calculated and unique. Uh-oh, Paul C said, I done a verse this week, but I've been struggling a little bit only to get a little something. Wait, that's not Scouse at all. Sorry. Only to do a little something. I'll post if you'd play it at the end, bro. What, for Anabolic Beats? For the new beat? I don't know if I'm playing any of the new submissions yet, but... Oh, for 266? I guess so. Yeah. Let me get through this. Yep. We could close out with yours. What was it? Oh, Alien. Someone who takes risks that are calculated and unique. Not only for me, and these are not Jew's notes, I guess, in case anyone thought that he passed me his Fantastic Four to announce. No, I'm taking over. And so these are me, so hate me for it or whatever if I don't understand. But I think that this guy is it's the reason why he's caught the wave. I was like, I don't even have to be like super crazy about it. You guys know I'm a fan, but yeah, I think that it's the reason why once he caught the wave, now he has everyone's attention for good because people see like the risks he takes both topically. He talks about some uncomfortable shit that could turn some people off or fuck. I mean, I agree with the shit he says, so I don't like see how someone could disagree. But you know, he talks about some intense topical shit. Takes risks, but he's calculated about it, which I guess in the sense is like what everything that he says is facts. So be uncomfortable or not, it's facts. And he's very calculated about it. So even though something might seem like he just might be doing shit to be extreme or just to be whatever, to have fun or whatever he's doing, but no matter what, the shit lands, and by now, once he catches the wave, you realize what he's doing, and every single bar is more captivating and important and powerful than the last bar. I think that a true, New Zealand, Australian, y'all know what it is. It's Nate Z for the Alien Award for me this week. Coming up. You know what that means. International, baby.
Coming up from down under.
Yeah, boy. Impromptu guessed it. Spoiler alert. I just wanted the alien one. Whatever. This is how the sausage is packed, folks. Oh, that's not the alien one. Smooth move, man. Smooth move. I didn't even take crypto off the screen yet. I guess I could have set these guys up pre-show. The suspense. Take Mac 11 off of there. Not the chat. Damn, I'm freaking out. Take Mac 11 off of here. Damn, where'd the chat go? No, did the chat has to restart? Oh, it wiped out everything. Y'all just... I'm freaking out, man. I don't know how this part of the show works. I gotta do it backwards. I should set it up first and then announce it so I could just press play. Man, Blonde Jew, I don't know how you pull it off, bro. I don't know how you pull it off, but like I said, congratulations. What, pause for I don't know how to pull it, how I pull it off?
Yes, this is the Pause Police responding to a complaint.
It's not up to me, folks. Congratulations, Nate Z, on the Alien Award.
East Point, smoke some bang.
Yo! Anabolic. Nate Z. Barkeepers. Week 266. Pick up sticks, you faggots.
Faggots, a bundle of sticks.
Faggot is a bundle of sticks. Women can be a pain in the ass, epitome. But without them, it'd be a pain in the ass, literally. Luckily, there are many fish in the sea. A fisherman's efficiency, predict the fish he will eat. Give your man a carp, son, you'll feed him for one day. Teach him how a shark hunt, he'll never go hungry. No gunplay, these guns both puns armored. One gun feng shui, one pump slug through armor. Fuck karma, it's just dumb, go figure. Me and my armed Buddhist cleansed Muslim Rohingya, middle finger to the middle class and beyond. A little gas, light a match in the booth and be gone. The roof is on fire, I ain't fucking concerned. You get what you deserve, let the motherfucker burn. You had your turn, must have been expecting this. Execute every suspect on the Epstein list. Sex with kids, smash faces of pedophiles. Castration is needed, all you need a file. A smile time and a little bit of elbow grease. Prime Sinister Minister Pedo Albanese. Knee, elbow, knee please for Pete's sakes. Most peeps fast asleep in the deep state. You daft fools ain't smart, first in fables. Fooled from the start like the 1st of April.
You know we got a crazy game when that shit ain't a top 5 too, bruh. Fuck that. That shit was wacky, man, for sure. And you know, I guess I kind of talked it in the with the Alien Award definition type shit, kind of what I think about it. But I think I had it in the captions too. That he traversed a lot of territory in that, you know what I mean? And again, seamlessly, because otherwise it would have felt like what, and you make a lose focus if it's not done properly and carefully. But I think I said in the caption something like he started with like this thing about girls and stuff, and we love the girls and I'm thankful for that, but because without them, life would be a literal pain in the ass or whatever the fuck, right? And so it's kind of fun, and that's the topic. And then it goes to kind of like, you know, societal shit to like political shit, and it gets really uncomfortable. But you know, again, staying on kind of like that journey topic, like the journey is smoothly molded enough that just kind of the like this night and day switch of topics and stuff is not like too abrasive to be like, this what he's saying is dope, but where are we going? Like, it's not that. It's just like, let's go, you know what I mean? And then obviously his like wordplay is one of a kind. It's I think it's unique as shit, and yeah, I guess I'm just stoked that everyone else has like caught that wave, you know what I mean? Or caught on to what the fuck he do, because like that's like that shit is unequivocally a Nate Z type sound, man. And yeah, I mean, listen, I knew it from the start. I think motherfuckers was slow. I'm just kidding, but yeah, you could trust that it's gonna be like a dope. It's gonna be a. You could trust that it's gonna be dense with dopeness, you know. How about if it's something like, if it's a beat and you don't necessarily love the way his flow is, you could trust that he's about to still hit you with some dope talk, whatever the talk is, right? If you're not really a fan of the talk and you're like, that's a little bit just fucking offensive for me or something like that, well, you could trust that it's gonna be a fun fucking lyrical, like, wordplay and all this shit too. Disregard the fact that you're offended by what he's saying. He's very cool at the way that he does this thing too. So, you know, it just kind of always working out right now, I think. Hey, found the high Sunday emoji. Hell yeah. Hashes Clay says it shouldn't be a meaning for offensive in hip hop. I agree. I agree. I agree. But it's nice. I agree, but it's nice that if someone has the ability, like I feel like well, there's some stuff that I just cannot fucking listen to. But I feel like I have the ability to turn off my filter of like what they're talking about. Cause I already know what some of these little YNs and shit is talking about. Like, I don't give a fuck and I don't like the way you rap. But I have the ability to turn off what they're talking about and just kind of listen to it and see if I like listening to it. Or if I'm impressed by the way that they're manipulating words, even if I think their words are fucking trash. You know what I mean? So for people who's able to do that, also, it works for someone like Nate Z. It works for someone like Hashes Clay. I think for someone who can't keep up with you, like of what, how dope of the scheme you're really doing or whatever, at least it's like, yeah, but like his flow is fun to fucking, to kind of like carry along with, you know, or whatever, or and vice versa. So if someone gets lost in your flow, you should at least see the kind of juggling that you're doing schematically, topical scheme wise and shit, you know. So it shouldn't be a meaning for offensive in hip hop. Y'all heard me try to do my Hashes Clay voice the first time I said it. What's up next? Never ending story, bro. How's my pacing? Is Blonju in here? Oh, Blonju, is your internet back? Oh, duh. He was able to do the show last night. Listen, it all worked out. Oh no, did all these come back on here? Now I got double copies of all this shit. What? How's the pacing? Am I taking too long per thing or whatever? Y'all know me. Always fucking shit up. Gaki says he think I'm good. All right, I'll take it. Lawn juice seems like it's right on. Okay. Who is the Never Ending Story Award? It doesn't take me this long to read. I was just think, oh, this is what I have to read. So the Never Ending Story Award is generally for someone with a lyric video that has some level of personal reflection and self-awareness. I don't think that there's someone who has more self awareness. He's very, while it might seem wild, he's really careful with the kind of the way that he says stuff and the shit that he talks about. But the shit that he talks about is very real, and it's from a very real perspective, even if it seems like it's coming from a crazy person's perspective, or maybe even a couple persons' perspective. I gave it away, but is that what it is? Personal reflection and self-awareness? Yeah, because to be able to get to the level of like character that this guy does, and not come off as a character, and to be able to like really bring us into that world, it requires the utmost personal reflection and self-awareness, I think, to be able to do it right. You know what I mean? Otherwise, it's just like, what is this guy fucking doing? Henceforth, if you haven't gotten it by now. Oh shit, he's already on here, huh? Congratulations, the Never Ending Story Award goes to Savage Poet.
Sound like a hit, sound like a hit, sound like a hit, sound like a hit, sound like a S.O.S the orchestra orchestrating. We feeling the force awaken more than Abrams. Director endeavor exploring the wars in space. And couple J's let it course our veins. The floor is shaking, door replaced with a portal. We forge our pain in. We soar in spaces, immortal, exploring immortal planes. More to range than a rover's gauges. Such enormous range that got him going more insane than Edward Collins. He announced with the Hornets games. And when anabolics on the border, we hit and record. No, we gon' kill it until it's zipped in the morgue. And until it isn't ignored. Why so many pissed if ignorance bliss? Let it sink in like the ink in your pores. Most probably don't get the point, even if they was hit with the tip of the sword. It just wasn't picked for the squad. Since Kai, Ant, Jalen, Shea, Stephen, James, Trey, Damon, K was out there scrimmaging ball. Bro, did we just listen as he insisted in listing them off? You did, and it was sicker than when you get in a cough. Listen, we ain't saying we the illest, but the written report just different than yours. Your Honor, we'd like to submit this tape as Exhibit J. Just some evidence about it. Defending intimidation, demonstrates all of the devastation. How we celebrate every single instrumental that is ever on its way. Your Honor, we'd like to submit this tape as Exhibit J. Just some evidence about it. Defending intimidation, demonstrates all of the devastation. How we celebrate every single instrumental that is ever on its way.
That's what I'm talking about! Chicken salad deluxe!
This is one of the illest. He's always ill and always taking us on a very well-constructed journey, as if flying through the air on the back of a giant Falcor. But this is all of it, I think, at some of its finest. It's kind of like it's not really dialogue, but you could hear both of them. You could hear both of them. The fucking twists and turns is like a motherfucking haunted house, or a escape room or whatever. Like, it's wacky as fuck, but it's so very lyrically sturdy and lyrically sound, right? And this is kind of the marriage between both when it works, like normal. Like I guess I've been saying this kind of earlier through this show, but it's like too many times someone has a good thing going and then adds maybe a little bit too much of like the lyrical flex or whatever the fuck, and it kind of takes you out of what the thing is or whatever. But fuck, Savage Poet is high level. It's very flex. I'll tell you know what I mean? He's a heavy flexer, and I think that he's able to hide it behind the fact that he has this dual, this wacky, this Joker shit. But Loki, he's a quiet and humble and a super kind dude, like a mellow. I don't know about how mellow. I haven't spoken to him enough to know how mellow he is, but I think kind of mellow as well. Yes, we're gonna show how Savage Poet's sausage is packed. What you thought this was? What you thought this was? Some other show? Sorry. I shouldn't have put that on you, Savage Poet.
Yes, this is the Pause Police responding to a complaint.
But you know what I'm saying. Like he's a actually he's this fucking guy. I don't even know what I was saying. Maybe that was just like felt like it was standard talk. Savage Poet is actually this fucking guy in real life when I talk to him. But, you know, at least I get kind of like the non-labyrinthical version, you know, but I can see both characters in my guy. And so I guess that's the whole thing. Like you could, as long as it's like mad organic and all that, then like the extra flex or the almost, for other people, it's like a cover up. Sometimes, like when you do kind of the animated thing or the kind of character driven thing, sometimes it's a cover up. Sometimes it's a humble brag, like I can cover up me doing lyrical acrobatics with this thing, and then because like I don't want to seem like I'm out here flexing, but he's able to like present it all and in a very cool way, and it would only work again if he wasn't seamless and absolutely organic about it, you know. So congratulations, Savage Poet, on let's go. Oh, it's not Shifty. My bad, bro. I just have this habit. Fuck. Oh, that's disrespectful. Just have this habit of going to the next post. My bad. I don't even know what it is yet. Oh. Anyways, congrats, Savage Poet. I feel like Savage Poet could kind of get that thing every week. What is it again? Someone with a lyric video that has some level of personal reflection and self-awareness. I'm gonna remix that to someone with a lyric video that has the highest level of personal reflection and self-awareness. Because if not for that, this shit don't work. Savage Poet would be dope, but missing a thing to get you there, you know? He's not missing it ever. Hence, never ending story. I couldn't think of what to play for. I don't have a sound effect for Soul Not For Sale, bruh. I'm sad. And I'm sad that like I won't be doing maybe this swap with Jew for months. So like I was excited about my little couple soundboard things I added. Or Jew should take them. Jew needs to take them. Soul Not For Sale is for somebody who is just speaking from the ether directly with no desire for fame or attention. I think that I had a different, I don't know what I might have had a different perception of that earlier. I may be calling it instant audible right now. I just kind of, I was like, it's not necessarily what I was thinking. But now that I say it out loud, somebody who is just speaking from the ether directly with no desire for fame or attention. Well, at least if I haven't said anything, then you guys won't even know if I changed my person or not. So let me make sure that that's kind of where I'm at. Speaking from the ether directly with no desire for fame or attention. Oh, as I do that, oh no, I can't do that because then y'all will know who I didn't pick. I haven't been shouting everybody out. I'll do it before the MVP. But for now, I think, speaking from the ether, with no desire for fame or attention. I think I still. What was I thinking? Well, I won't. Then I was wrong. Then I was kind of wrong, even though I absolutely loved that one. But I was wrong. I'm not gonna say which one because I don't want y'all to know that I jumped off of a different one. So, speaking from the ether directly, with no desire for fame or attention. I know that that's a couple times gone to praise mode, but I'm here right now, and it's no other way but Matt Lee for me. I won't tell y'all where I came from. I just had the thing wrong. My bad. We're seeing some behind the scenes, except I didn't explain anything that I was doing. I got Matt Lee. Matt Lee don't got no desire for shit. All he does is speak directly, full of gems, full of current day, what the fuck going on, full of care for, you know, like topical care for society, for Earth, for, you know what I mean, for people who may be feeling away like they're at a brick wall or something. Like everything like he does is just speaking straight from. And actually, if you're gonna be 266 weeks in a row doing fresh ass verses, 16 plus bars, sometimes they be longer, I think, usually, but then you literally have to just kind of be speaking directly from the ether. You know what I mean? It's not some shit that he gets to he sits around for like 3 weeks and be like, how does life feel? Like, shit's been a bummer, you know, or like, it's been a bummer 3 weeks. I've been this and this with the whoever and this and this. Or he can't just be like, yeah, this time of life, things are good. And so like, I'll just talk about good or whatever. He literally is every motherfucking week and writes them within the first day to 3 days of the week. So I don't know if there's anyone else for that. Apologies to the other person that was about to get one. Yours was awesome too, but you shall not be named. Natalie!
I ain't the type to sit on your front porch kicking doors in. The last thing the world needs here is more orphans. And I'm grateful for each one of my supporters, tracking from the mountaintops down to the beach shores. Sometimes I'm oblivious, too nice to be insidious, dropping references at nighttime through the city. It's the way I cope, lighting up another smoke. Always feeling sorry for those who don't get the joke. So get the rope, tie it off, and then hit the notes. And don't get mad the next time that you miss the boat. Fuck the votes, that shit don't matter anyways. Those in power always making sure the power stays with those in power. They're feeding off the rest of us, watching as the line grows out here for the exodus. And I'm too old now to really get that upset, finding happiness smoking weed or watching sunsets. Matt Lee. Bar keeps. Week 266. Let's go.
Right? Like, I needed that. And, you know, and this award belongs to motherfucking, like, a praise mode. You know what I mean? But this, I just wanted to give Matt Lee a shout, too. Because, like, this, those same dudes give me the same, you know, or comparably, like, kind of the same thing. Maybe kind of in a different language. But, like, Matt Lee lands this with just some everything's gonna be all right shit. And who else do I want to hear that from than someone who has done something continuously for longer than anyone probably that I've known in my life. Right? Anyone y'all know who goes to work or school or does a thing at least weekly, you know they've missed one. You know, I'm listening to what Matt Lee got to say and how he feels, man. And even knowing that, he makes sure that kind of the way he talks is definitely like a give back. It's a give back type of talk. And he's humble and grateful, and he tries to drop gems. It's never really like about introspect or like internal I need to get what's in, I need you guys to feel me, or I need you guys to like I need you guys to work with what I got going on or whatever. It's never that. Matt Lee just like analyzes the current situation, the current beat, and says, let me talk to him. You know? And again, we're all fairly in the, I don't know how wide the bracket I be speaking of really is. Well, a lot of us are in the same bracket of life. And and I don't mean financial, I mean age bracket of life. And you know, so bars like now that I'm getting older, I'm just down, you know, I'd appreciate smoking a J in the sunset. You know, like these things are just refreshing ass things to hear. You know what I mean? And shout out to him still hanging with us. He just moved, not across the country, but he moved a few states over. It looks like the move is settled. We saw him when he had like an empty room. It feels like maybe like an unpacked room or just kind of an empty place that he found to keep being able to do this for a few weeks. Now I'd assume he's settled, and now he decided to take the camera outside and bring us this new frame of Matt Lee, bruh. Whatever. Sold, not for sale. I would wonder what the number is that it would take to tell Matt Lee just for, bruh, I put 5,000 cash in your pocket right now to not do Barkeepers next week. I know that sounds ridiculous. That probably sounds ridiculous. It's Instagram. It's rapping on Instagram. I'd bet Matt Lee wouldn't take $5,000 cash to not Barkeeper next week. I'd bet that. And how crazy of a thought is that? It's 266 weeks in a row, bruh. I'd like to say easily if I were in his shoes. Nope. I was gonna say I'll take $5,000 and take the week off, but that's because I'm a regular human being who has taken the week off of shit. I do Sunday on Sunday a whole lot. I've missed some weeks and taken some weeks off in the years that I've done Sunday on Sunday. So I don't have the mentality of someone. I do not have the mentality of Matt Lee. None of us can say that, even though I'm sure it's easy for us to immediately think, $5,000, I'll take the fucking week off of Barkeepers. I'll be back next week. We don't understand that level of machine. And I'd bet that Matt Lee would turn that bitch down. Do you know what I've fucking developed here? Even though he'd never speak like that. Because he's super humble and shit. But do you fucking know what I've done here? Make it 10. Make it 10 and I'm taking a break. No, I'm just kidding. Unmatched consistency. Gaki 267 now since he has. Oh yeah. He already dropped his 267 sub. All right. What is the hash from, bro? MVP. Why do I have 3 of these? Oh, I don't have to reload it. They're already on here somewhere. No. He's up here. Now. So what do we do, man? Top 5. Form War 9. I didn't count how many subs there were total, but man. And you know, I didn't get to go over these as much as I do usually on a weekly, right? Because except for the ones that I wrote captions for, but you know, the rest of them I just kind of rapid fired, and so down November 1st. Oh shit, we got music festival November 1st. Let's go. Warehouse 1. But you know, shout out Blonde Jew. He's a guy. he does well. Nah, Blonde Jew been going crazy, you know. You saw him last time. Shout out Jew. I feel weird because this is gonna turn into a thing where I like really go into everything, right? This is I guess I'm freaking out about how much I'm supposed to. No, but how does this work? How can I shout people out now? Because then it'll be spoiler alert for who who gets the last one. Because I won't be shouting them out. All right, actually, I'm just gonna go to the next award, and I'm gonna thank everybody else afterwards. I guess. My bad, guys. I guess that's the thing that I don't understand how Jew does it. I guess that's why he has to sprinkle in a few shout outs in between every award. Brilliant. I see. Because that way you're not spoiler alerting who is coming up or not. All right. You might miss that part. I mean, you guys know I love you guys, but what I'm gonna do is just run through and be like, yo, so and so, this shit was dope. That was alright. Like, yeah, it's way Blonde Juice has that shit done right. That's what it is. I look forward to the next time where I could do that properly. He doesn't say much, but he says enough to definitely show love, and like, it'll be awkward now if I literally did that with everyone else at the after the last award. Whatever, man. You guys know I love all of you, and congrats to everyone who did win. Finally, the MVP, which goes for is almost always whoever I have next on my list, either 6th place if I got all the top 5 guys, or someone who was in my top 5 that didn't get placed. MVP. That one I understood properly. I done fucked up not sold out for sale. That's weird, but I landed it where I needed to land it. Or maybe I didn't change people at all. I don't know. I didn't even have to announce that. That way no one thinks that they got fucked over. What is that? MVP? Did I already have MVP up and took it down? That is some stoner shit. It was this one. All right. Jew says, oh yeah, that's right. He said, well, I fucked up your captions. I doubt. I can't wait to watch. Mac 11, yeah, except for the ones really paying attention. Jew, you play everyone usually. Yeah, that's right. I play all of the shit thoroughly every week, usually. McLevin, or except what? Oh, or if the award is going to you and you didn't get a shout out yet. Jew, I shout out everyone because I know I'm not playing everyone, but I want it. Yeah, I know. I really love that you do that, and I really hate that I was fucked up. I fucked up that situation, but otherwise, I hope I did you some justice, bruh. It's definitely a cool dynamic. I like it. I'd like to come back here. Yeah, I guess, we'll do it a few times a year. Or more if you want to. That's on, I guess, Drew. I'm just a sucker for barkeeper content, so, I don't mind either fucking way, but I love my brand. What was I doing? Okay, MVP. What I wanted to do was turn this bitch off so I can scroll to it and make it epic. Have it loaded up, but I get to MVP award. I believe is in the chat. At least was in the chat at certain points. Also MVP award. Don't leave the room just because if it doesn't apply to you all of a sudden. Also MVP award. Also MVP award.
Coming up from down under.
Congratulations to the MVP award. Rap was a game, you be MVP. Congratulations, Sega. We outside.
Week 266, barkeepers. Zega. What up? Yo. Back by anabolic, I'm bringing out the guns, but comparing to the gym, man, I'm thinking it's been done. So to let y'all know, load the raps up, let bars go, drop the shells off, S-card go. Far as French bars go, never sluggish, just to fire off. And spray without a mask like a COVID denier cough. Matter of fact, spray the streets red, time to bomb, twisting cats if the dire's clogged, take off the entire top. You would want a dialogue, needing a piece, but it's winter. If there's fire, I reach for the heat. It warms my heart when I listen to 50. Till I spit fire the flies, says the British industry. Straight 16, if the trigger is frisky, then it's shots fired like cinnamon whiskey. Lit 'em up quickly, flame on the weak, brought humans, storm through 'em, case incomplete. What?
Bruh. Again. I think a lot of this thing has been just like, how fun of a journey is it? Is there a weak bar or a filler bar that like throws me off of the journey or anything? I think that this was tight. This was a fun way to go, man. And I don't know. I feel like I wanted to stress this more tonight, but I don't know if it's worth going there. I haven't figured out really how to say it without, discouraging people who have who don't even care about that. Or, I don't want to, I just don't want to discourage or offend. I don't want to offend anyone. I feel like you guys know me well enough that, I never try to offend y'all like that, but I don't want to low-key or subliminally, subconsciously discourage anyone. But I will say, bro, and I know that we rap every week. I say we. I know that at least y'all rap every week, and so there's a lot of bars going around, and there's multiple people going around, and we support each other, all of each other, all the time. I may not get to during the week, but at least Sunday, normal Sundays, I'm catching up on all of y'all shit and exactly where we're at and bars after bars and sick shit after sick shit. Just so much shit. So much, you know, incoming. That's not the word I was looking for, but so much input and so much output. But there's far more raps coming in than going out, obviously. Even if you only, anyone in the room right now watches my damn show. So y'all motherfuckers hear all of the bars. 30 times the bars the output from you. You know what I mean? That being said, I don't ever want us to forget or unless you're just here to work out and you're cool with that. Like I'm just trying to get my shit better. You know, it is what it is. I'll work on a couple things and it'll get stronger and it'll get more sturdy, and that's just kind of what I'm cool with. So I want to make it clear that that's all good too. If you're anywhere in your head about like, I want more viewers, I want maybe money off of this thing, I want whatever, people to get me, I want to prove a point. If there's anything other than I'm cool with just being here and working out, I'm trying new shit, and that's the people I'd never want to like discourage or anything. But if you want something out of this, one of the ingredients is always going to be like, you have to have the ability to stick to the ribs. You have to have the ability to have people not only be impressed in the moment, but to think about that shit later. Because only in that way will they come back to it and replay your song. I guess put you on a playlist and it'll replay itself every now and then. But still, that shit is such a registry situation. Like, it's so much more valuable for you to have something that sticks. Now, that could be as monumental as you have an image, a sound, and 10 albums that are classics, so they're locked into someone's life and the way they grew up and all that. It could be something as monumental as that, or it could be something as minimal as, I remember your fucking bar from last week, after hearing 30 other dudes' bars. I remember your fucking bars, and that's what I enjoy that. And this show, I guess, allowed me to be a little bit more zoned in on only 9 submissions, right? So it was kind of cool because I really enjoyed knowing some of your bars from having studied them for a little, even though I didn't take notes worth of shit. I just wanted to make sure that I was locked in, at least on the folks that I picked and all that. Anyway, that's long form way of saying I got excited when Escargot was coming up. And I rapped it along. I don't know if I did out loud or if I was in my head, but in the past 12 hours maybe, I listened to all the submissions, and then I listened to all of them again to try to kind of figure out my judging, and then I listened to them all a little, maybe the ones I liked again, to figure out my awards. It's a lot of shit. But that Escargot, long story short, that Escargot bar hit. There we are, man. Paul says, we're almost out of here, guys. I didn't mean for that to go, but I was going to go into this real thing, a deep thing about how much do you want to stick versus how much do you want to impress with, or impress with, what'd you say? Like quantity and, what's the word when you're like doing something, posting something every day or every other, but anyways, like, and I, I think that there's a balance there, but anyways, I won't get into that. Maybe next Sunday. But it's dope to have people remember your bars. Especially people who are listening to 30 other verses a week. So remember who you're trying to impress. If you're impressing yourself, or if you give a shit where the listener's at and what situation they're in, i.e. all of us are listening to 30 other verses a week. All right, let me back out of that. We'll catch up next Sunday on that. Congratulations, Zega, on the MVP.
If rap was a game, he'd be MVP. If rap was a game,
There we go. Oh, did we listen? Oh, shit, we listened.
Week 266, barkeeper.
Oh, we listened already, huh? Didn't we? Then I went into that whole shit. Is that what happened? Are we done? I'm having a weird situation because I'm not used to being done. We're done. Congrats, man. Those guys got the bronzes. Yeah, because I still got to make the video and shit tonight. Congrats to the top 5. 5th place, Cap the Wise Guy. 4th place, Beej. 3rd place, Hashes Clays. 2nd place, Impromptu. 1st place, Mac 11. Alien was Nate Z. Never Ending Story, Savage Poet. Soul Not For Sale, Matt Lee. MVP, Zega. And I guess my only explanation was, yeah, Zega was on my card. And he didn't get in, so that was easy pick for me. But yeah, that's where we are. We made it. Weird. It shouldn't be weird because this is technically like 3 hours into my Sunday on Sunday show, even though we started later here and later here, so it's been a short show. But yeah, man, we did it. I love the Never Ending Story sound. Paul C, is this the end? Oh, there we go. I knew I could find a way to take some more of y'all's night. Let's see what. How do I search people, bro? What's your name on here? Why are you not coming up? You got one of these shadow band names? What's your name on Instagram? Is it Paul.C? Paul? How, it's not coming up when I put Paul. Yo, what's your name on Instagram? Oh. Code. P.LVP. Yikes. We gotta get this branding going. Work in progress. Becoming my best self, says his shirt. That's dope. Code P. Yeah, what the fuck, Paul C? Like, you're always gonna be Paul C to us, dog. Let's check out Code P, man, and we'll get the fuck out of here.
What's happening, barkeepers? Week 266, one life. I've realised I've actually only got one life as well. Things aren't going great and I've had to admit it to myself. This is all I can do right now with my mind in a state it's in. I'm feeling a bit like the late great DMX, praying to God's wondering will I heal and rest. Can't see the angels, will I see them next? Angels like doctors in psych wards next. I've peaked, I'm vexed, broken in pieces, gonna speak with chest. I'm slipping, I'm falling, I can't get up. I'm slipping, I'm falling, I can't get up. I'm gonna die, God help me, I've got to get up. Tried healing myself alone, trying pieces together. Just the Lord and I, His pieces forever. He guided and revived me, helped me piece it together. I'm weak but I'm better, still bleeding this letter. It's deep and I'm clever, still needing this weather. It's volatile, it's stormy, I need the truth before me. Spill out my mind's blueprints, I hope they can inform me. There's a lesson here somewhere to teach a son or daughter. You can care, love and lead, you can drag a horse to water. You can plant seeds and probably even make them think it. But there's also no force in the horse to ever even drink it. A man prayed for rescue, stranded in the ocean. God sent 2 boats and he stayed praying, hoping. Just following me head and actually going into hospital now to get some mental help, so I can live life fully and bounce back. See you on the flip side. What's happening?
Shit. Paul C talking that talk, boy. That shit's cool, man. It's deep. It's and you know, we don't have to be, we don't have to be your homies or get, you know, we have the exclusive like prequel and kind of like setup story from Paul in the chat because he's with us in the chat. But you know, even without that, I think that the kind of the story and the message and who you are and kind of effectively how impactful this shit kind of is translates, yeah, beyond even us being your homie and shit like that. So it's done well. It's kind of like a, you know, it's a weird thing to be like, ah, that shit was dope, because it's kind of like serious and definitely, you know, again, just like deep and thought and kind of experience and stuff. So, but very cool. Let's hope that we can solidify your brand. Because anyone knows me knows I very much kind of care about branding and dope people suffering to sloppy or just unsturdy branding. So if we're at code P, I guess we're gonna you know, highlight the fuck out of that and get this thing going. We'll see. Thanks, Sunday. It's just raw in the moment, not polished, just hard stuff. Yeah, for sure. It's just as impactful. This shit don't have to be polished. We get it. Your stream just went to ads, so I'll play it back. Oh shit. Well, we waited all that motherfucking time, played Paul C at the end of the show, and he missed it. The universe is like, bro, your time is up. Thanks for doing the Monday show, but we've had enough. Get your fucking ass back to Sunday. And that I will do. I'm fucking beat up, man. I'm so tired, but I'm gonna make the ranks video. Because I have to do that at least by today. It's already Monday. I don't want to put it up by Tuesday, so I'll make that shit. But I'm gonna go out and take a walk, as I do after I'm sitting in the chair for a few hours and talking straight. So I'll do that. I'll at least get the video up. Is there anything else I immediately need to do? I'll get your guys who already posted post up in the morning, tomorrow morning, Tuesday morning. What else going on? So it's 267. Shout out to XS, man. It's a dope beat for sure, and it's definitely a different temperature, so it'll be cool to see what everyone does. Yeah, and then I'll be back Sunday doing my thing, and Jew will be back Monday. I'm glad, Jew, that your internet fucking situation, I was so freaked out because it sounded bad. I thought it was going to be maybe more than a couple weeks, man. I just wasn't trying to freak you out, so I didn't really say nothing about it. But I'm glad that that's all good. And so, yeah, so Jew will be back Monday. I'll be back Sunday. And And just because it's been, I guess it's some cool timing, but you know, I've been a little bit sloppy over the past couple of weeks or whatever. I've had a bunch of shit going on, but it's been a little sloppy. So henceforth, I'll put the extra couple calories in and do, you know, I'll try to do the constructive criticism for every submission. The Dark Sunday. I mean, I can't help it but to love your guys' shit, but I'll try to have something important to say. And you know, I could put the extra couple calories in next week. So there we go. That's it. Once I say bye, I guess I'll play the new beat out until everyone leaves the room. Is that what he does? No. He just kind of turns it off, huh? He says bye and turns it off. Love you guys. Yeah, feel free to leave. I got nothing else. The show's technically done. But be love and never judge us. Or get punched in the... Janae, get off. How do I get back to barkeepers? Oh, you guys can't see her. Janae Rockwell. My homegirl who used to write for Universal. But also Thirst Trap 99. Take that off. Be love and never judge us, or else we'll shit in our hand and throw it at your face. That's how it's done. You don't have to agree, but you gonna understand. And if you won't understand, just smoke some wedding cake about it. Try not to be so angry. All we have is each other. As always, fuck the robot. I love you guys for watching. See you Sunday. Bang, bang, we did it. We did it. See you guys, man.